What's up?
Hey.
Enlightened ones, we already know. It's been a couple weeks, but we've been trying.
Yeah. Sorry, Nikki.
Our bad. Well, it's actually not our bad. Michaela and I, we've tried. We've had technical difficulties. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah, we did try. We had lagging problems and then power problems.
Yeah, the power was like kind of, I think maybe that was like there's a lot going on energy wise. Let's just say we've got a lot going on in the world cosmically. And so I think that was just the stamp of the universe being like, we don't want you to pod this
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too.
week.
And I think we're just spot on with the chaotic energy. They don't want us they just didn't want us talking about it, I guess.
As we've mentioned before, enlightened ones, you got to adjust to what is happening energy wise, adjust, reverse pivot,
Hey.
and you just keep moving, which is exactly what we did. So here we are. And right on time because it's Michaela and I season.
Yeah.
It
Are you,
is.
are you feeling it?
I think I am.
Same.
I'm definitely feeling some energy.
Yeah, I think the day I was like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good. The day Libra season started.
Yeah, so we're recording on this Wednesday. Or no, we're recording on a Thursday. I'm
Yeah.
tripping, right?
No, today's
But
Thursday.
yeah, I felt that. Like Tuesday, our season started. Libra season, Libra gang, stand up. Okay. If you're in your car, put your little hands up. Hey, Libra season, Libra gang. Shout out to everybody. Obviously we're going to break down what this season looks like for you, but also happy fall. That is official this week as well.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yep.
It's so hot out. Couldn't tell.
It's still a little toasty out there, and we are going to be transitioning out to what we're known for, balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we even get to what this season has in store for everybody, how's the week been going for you? With this energy in general, how you been feeling?
I've been feeling all right. Just working. That's it. Just working.
Getting that money.
Yeah. That's been all right though.
Okay. Yeah. Have you felt restless at all?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, most nights. Yeah, no, I started running because I needed to burn off some energy. Keep my
Has it
cardio up.
helped?
I think a little bit, yeah.
That's good. Like, how far do you run?
I run up a hill. I think it's I think it's half a mile up and then I run down, so about a mile total.
Incline's crazy, so that's some work.
Yeah, it's tough, but I like it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I need to be pushing myself, so I'm like, all right, let's run a hill.
Did this start like not start, but I remember you said after the night after we interviewed Robin,
Mm-hmm.
you got off and you ran up the hill.
Yeah, no, that was the night I started. Because you just kind of, I don't know, like put it in perspective, like, oh, I need to be a better athlete. Like I've been an
Yeah,
athlete, like I need to be a better athlete, So I was like,
I
all
hear
right,
you.
let's run a hill.
Hey, run a hill. That's the motivation right there. Yeah, because we haven't had again. We haven't been able to recap from Robin's interview, and
Mhm.
right because we had to skip last week and whatnot. So look at Robin motivating, be a better athlete, and as we said, it's kind of wild because of she didn't start as an athlete. She didn't have any experience being an athlete until she decided to do jiu-jitsu or before a little bit before that,
Mhm.
but still kind of wild to me.
Yeah, same. And that's what motivated me. I'm like, oh shit, I need to step up my game.
Hey, stay on the toes, twinkle toes out here. We love to hear it. So you're out here running hills. burning off some of that restless energy this week.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're not fully rolling, right, this week still, but we're getting
I
back in
know
there.
I want to roll today, but like I want to roll, but I don't know. I feel like I need a roll. If I'm competing next weekend, like I need a roll. But also another week of healing wouldn't be that. Like I just don't want to do anything that
Yeah,
like
that's
puts
gonna
any
tweak it.
yeah.
Yeah, how is the bow feeling?
It's feeling better.
That's good.
Yeah. It's
Mhm,
definitely better than it was last week.
mhm. Have you been able to do, like, any push
Yeah, like
motions?
I can push and I can pull. It's just like lateral. It's like when my elbow's bent,
Oh,
it's like pushing at a weird angle or being or framing. Like
yeah,
framing kind of bothers it too. So it's just kind of figuring out what I can do and what I can't do, which is what I need to do this week if I'm competing next week. I need to test it out, you know?
yeah, and I see you wear, like, a brace, right, on it, or is it or it's a
Mhm.
little sleeve?
It's a little sleeve. Yeah, it doesn't really like stop anything from happening.
I wonder if you could get a sleeve that, like, has, like, stronger support, that maybe, like,
Mhm.
helps with the lateral that's still legal?
Like a thick sleeve. Like my knee
Something
brace.
like that. Yeah. Yeah,
All my joints are just gonna be braced up.
gotta protect the joints.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like you said, it's so easy, you don't need like, it's feeling fine, and then all it takes is just, like, one post,
Mhm.
and it's like, "Dang.
Ouch.
Alright. Crunch." Yeah. I mean, you could test it out today with the peeps that you trust, but it's
Uh,
also, like, some like just talked about, sometimes it's just you don't even think about it, and you just naturally will just
exactly. Mhm.
mhm,
Yeah, that's why I've been, like, not rolling. I've been taking a break
mhm.
because I know, like, just naturally, like, I'll be posting and stuff, and I don't wanna do that on accident and then injure myself worse, so I'm just healing. Just being bored and healing.
Well, you did say that because you're not rolling, you are studying and observing more,
Mhm.
naturally.
No, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of rolling. I've been watching you guys roll. You know, like, I've been coming in and I'm not doing anything, so I'm just stretching and just watching you guys and kinda I don't know, it's kinda fun studying, like, your guys' games. Like, everybody from
Mhm.
our gym.
Taking notes.
Mhm. So it's been good. Like,
Yeah.
I've been keeping myself occupied, just I don't know. I'm just, like, really wanting to roll.
Like I always say, multiple things can be true. You really wanna roll, and you're adapting. Another previous mention that we
Mm.
talked about in Light Ones.
Yeah.
You're adapting,
Yeah,
and you're
you're
doing
right.
what you can, right? You're not in the gym.
Mhm. You're right.
Yeah. And are you still lifting? Are you lifting legs at least? Or, I mean, or
Mhm. Yeah, I lifted. I can lift just fine, like, I can push and I can pull. So I'm like, "Alright,
mhm.
I can lift." I'm not doing anything crazy, but
Yeah. I mean, just maintaining, which is
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
You lifting?
I am getting it in. I had to take a few days break from this during this week, but I'm still on schedule. I'll go in tomorrow. That'll be that'll be good, and I'll get in a good one on Sunday. Um, so yeah, and they're lifting, doing sticking to a program now. We're now trying to put on a little more weights on,
Yeah.
less reps, so we're we're moving on that direction now.
I've been eating so much because I'm trying to gain weight before you gain weight.
Yeah, let's go. We're going. I mean, you got are you stick how has the meals, over the last couple weeks been going?
I mean, this week's been good. I cooked this or last weekend, so, like, I've been eating, and
Yeah.
and I went to the store, so I'm supplied on protein, so I've just been eating a ton of protein. I'm
Do you
so
feel
full.
okay to you just gotta hit that threshold, right? And then you'll expand. Then next week or maybe the week after, you'd be like, damn, I'm like this. I'm hungry now when I'm
Mhm.
eating this amount.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, like, pushed it the past couple days, and now I've just been so full today because of that. Like, dang, I can't keep like this is hard to keep doing that. Like
Yeah.
keep eating to where you're full every day.
Well, did you also lift today at
Mm,
some point?
no.
You gotta burn it off somehow. You gotta, like,
Mhm.
also that's your energy. You can't just eat, and then you won't be able to roll tonight. So maybe you should lift.
I'm gonna roll tonight.
Alright. We're
I'll probably
rolling tonight.
roll and run.
Roll
Roll and
yeah.
run.
Little R&R.
R&R.
Yeah. I support this. Yeah. I just been eating the same. I mean, yeah, I'm not restricting, but I'm not going crazy out here, but it's like I'm not eating to bulk, but I'm still feeling pretty good. Like
Mhm.
substance. Chili. I'm tired of eating chili. I'm done with chili. I made chili on Sunday. It's now Thursday. I'm over it. I was over it yesterday, but
Dang.
I still
That's
ate it
a
for lunch and dinner.
Oh, you're doing chili twice a day? That's your problem. You gotta spread it out.
Yeah, you're probably right. And you make so much, I'm just eating it.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I just ate it for dinner, I
Mhm.
would still have, and I'm not a person that freezes. I don't know. I'm just like weird about like frozen, already made meals to then reheat later. I'm just like,
Mhm.
you can kind of taste like a little bit of the condensation in here. It's like, I don't like it.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I made chili too, and I've been eating it throughout the week, but I also have somebody else eating it too. Like, it's not just me eating a whole crock pot of chili. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. I know, and it's like you trying to well, and I also ate like I kind of not switched it up, but it was like, okay, I'm gonna eat it with corn. I'm gonna add cornbread in it like the first couple of
Mhm.
days, which was flame because I made some cornbread in cast iron. That was
Dang, and a cast iron? Alright.
yeah, just dump the filling in the cast iron.
On the stove?
No,
Or
no,
you
no, put it
speaking
in
in
the
the oven?
oven.
I got you.
So you put the cast iron in the oven to get it hot. Then you take it out, butter it up,
Alright.
throw the cornbread mix in there, and then put it right back in the oven. And then when you bring it out, butter it up
Oh,
again.
that sounds awesome.
It's so good and simple. Yeah. Throw that in some chili. But then I also added some Frito chips, some sour cream, little cheddar.
Nice. Alright.
Mm-hmm. So it was good. However, but then I was like, do I want some chili dogs?
Ooh, that'd be good.
Oh, but then I was just like, I don't feel like hot dogs. I had this like there's a brief like some where like hot dog we talked about this like beef hot dogs. Hot dogs are hot dogs, but you got to go beef. I do love a good corn dog. However, sometimes like eggs every once in a while you get that thought in your brain where it's like a tad bit off-putting.
Yeah, I do that with ham. Or shrimp. Yeah,
Yeah.
think too hard and you're like, "Ugh, I don't wanna eat this now."
Exactly. That's how I felt about thinking about the processed meat of hot dog, of what a hot dog is.
Mhm.
So it just took me out for it took the joy out of a chili dog for me
Yeah.
in that moment. Not in the future, just in that moment.
Mhm. But would you eat a hot dog tonight, or are you put off by it?
I'm done with the chili.
Mm.
I'm saying now I'm over the chili. I wouldn't just eat a hot dog. Just a
Well,
plain hot dog?
what are you gonna do with your chili?
It's over. I'm gonna have to throw it out.
No.
I think there might be like a bowl and a half left.
Yeah,
But
that's
all
not
due
bad.
respect, I ate 2 pounds of beef and everything and like everything else in it. I think that's pretty all right for a single person eating
Yeah, that's a lot of chili.
that.
Yeah, you just reminded me of last year when I made a whole crock pot of chili and then left it out overnight. Oh, I was so disappointed from that.
I remember that. And I was just like, you could test it. Like, you're right at that. It might not be okay.
Yeah, I put it back in the fridge. I'm like, "I might eat this." No, I didn't eat it.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I know it's still kind of. a little toasty, and so I don't wanna, like, fully start getting, like, like, cheese tortellini soups, like the cozy foods.
Mhm. The
Bread.
casseroles.
I do love a good casserole. I like a good breakfast casserole, but those get old too. You gotta eat those, like, that day.
Mhm. Yeah. Tater tot casserole, that goes good in the fridge.
I don't know, is that what good cream of mushroom?
Yeah. You're not a fan of that?
I'm not a huge fan of I'm not a big I'll eat here's the thing, I'm not a big fan of cream of mushroom in general, but then it's, like, on the like, I could do, like, the tater tots, but then it's, like, I don't know, like, that cream, but
Yeah.
like, I do put cream of mushroom in the pot roast I make for the gravy.
Then what's wrong with it in tater tot casserole?
It's just, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I don't know, I'm just seeing it, like, jiggle.
I know, I'm thinking of it coming out of the can. Just like a slow
Yeah, just
drop.
and then it just slowly comes out. Yeah. What else is in what else is in tater tot casserole?
Like beef, green beans, tater tots.
I think that's what it is, like the green beans mixed with the cream of mushroom.
Mm.
Because I also am not a big fan of, green bean casserole.
No, that makes sense why you don't like tater tot casserole.
Yeah. Man, I can do, like, a little serving of green bean casserole, like a little serving, but the topping, like the
Mhm.
crunch, like what is it, the French onion straw or
Yeah.
whatever it is, like, that's gotta be on point. I
Mhm.
remember I don't know where, I forgot. There's some there's green bean casserole that didn't have that top. It was just like I think it may have been, I don't know. It's Thanksgiving, I went with Emily. It was a rush Thanksgiving maybe, but it was like tater tot it was green bean casserole, but without the topping
So just green beans?
and the cream of mushroom.
Oh, yeah. You need that crunch on top.
Yeah, I didn't have it. I didn't get it. I did not have a spoonful of that day. But you gotta throw a little bit of that into pot roast.
The green bean casserole and pot roast?
No, 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 the cream
The
mushroom.
okay.
Whoa,
Yeah, I thought you were mixing it up. I'm like, "No way."
absolutely not,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Nah. But I do like a good pot roast in the fall.
Mhm. Yeah, you make a
That's
good
good.
one.
Grandma's recipe.
Nice.
Yeah. You just throw it in. Just throw it all in and just let it do its thing for hours.
Mhm. I feel like I'm not very good at making that. Every time I'm kinda disappointed.
Dang. I
I
can get your
know.
pot roast game up. I got you. But is it dry?
Kinda. I don't know,
Yeah.
it's just not how I
It's
want it
just
to
not
be.
it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where people I think that's where usually it's a fail for people. Like when you go have pot roast, like somebody made it or you made it, is
Mhm.
usually two things. There's no kind of flavor. Actually, three things. There's no kind of flavor. Veggies are all kinds of raw, again, not flavored, and the meat's all dried out and tough.
Mhm.
I eliminate all three of those with my recipe.
Oh,
Easy.
perfect.
Yeah, boom, fixed. Even if you don't even like pot roast, I bet you I could turn you into a lover of pot roast.
Yeah, yours is
Mhm.
good.
I got you. Noted. Yeah. So we got onto this enlightened ones because we're talking about our eating fall season, Libra season. bulk
Bulking.
season. Bulk season. Okay. It's time to nuzzle in, get your weight up. Okay. Healthy weight.
Mhm. Yeah, don't put on that bad weight.
No,
We
we
don't
don't
want
want to do
that.
that. No, it's not good. Okay. Um, so that's how our week's going. So, um, Libra gang, fellow Libra, Michaela and I, enlightened ones. We already know we got some Libra sprinkled into the enlightened ones there. Shout out Taylor.
Yeah.
Shout out Aiden.
Yeah.
Shout out
Who else?
Carl.
Yeah, Carl.
I know we got some other Libra gangs in there. I know I'm missing somebody, but by accident. Don't hold us to it, but it's all love. Best season, fall. This isn't even subjective, okay? I just want to preface that this is not my own opinion. This is a collective opinion that I've heard from multiple different people throughout my years from non-Libras and non-October and fall people.
Mhm. Yeah, everybody agrees on it. Or for the most part.
Most of the time, I've heard collectively fall's the best season and October is the best month. We could say Libra, this is subjective, is the best
Mhm.
out of all the signs. I mean, we're the only one that, you know, we're scales, you know. Everybody else is out here, an animal, you know, a person,
Yeah, that's true. We are the only scales.
object, only object out here.
Are we is that really the only object out of all the other signs?
Yeah.
Hmm. Didn't know that.
Hey, we are justice and karma wrapped in one.
Karma.
That's our nature.
Hmm. I
We
didn't
have to
know that.
balance stuff out.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Now, obviously, I get it. If you've been enlightened one with us from the beginning, or you've come along this journey, even if you don't subscribe to it, I think a little part of you does subscribe to the astrology talk that Michaela and I have. And you may have even gone off on your own journey trying to figure out what the hell we're talking about and then have become interested. For this, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. I have no clue. I'm just along for the ride.
Same. As I always say, I'm not deep into this, but I am enough to where I subscribe. There's a lot of other people that are a lot more deep or in depth, knowledgeable about this. I just love the little bit that I know. So, with that said, everybody, even if you're a Libra, we're all different. Everybody's different according to signs. Check your birth chart out to really know your true nature. You got 3 signs. They could be all the same. Shout out, fellow Libra gang Kyle, my buddy. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Colleague in Philly. He's another Libra.
Yeah,
I know
Kyle.
I know his birth chart. He's all Libra
Oh
across the board.
dang. Is he like the chillest dude ever?
Big Libra.
Yeah.
He is pretty chill. But yeah, definitely Libra traits across the board. Across the board.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Like, I'll find out that people are Libras. And I'm like, that makes total sense. Like, for some reason, I knew without knowing. That's just how, like, that's the level I feel like we're all on. Like, we're all just
We
kind of chill. We all get each other.
we know, but hey, don't tip the scales.
Yeah.
So shout out, because I've been on it. I was nodding my head to that before we got on. Shout out Cardi B. I don't know if anybody's any Cardi fans, but she came out with her new album last Friday. And fellow Libra, Cardi B,
Mm-hmm.
the entire album is a Libra album.
No, I didn't realize that.
It's us.
Dang. I didn't listen.
I mean, because one, we, again, We're don't once we held it in, you know, don't tip the scales because at that point justice is coming through and none of what I'm about to crash out about and tell you about is not based in fact because I've been keeping receipts.
Mm-hmm.
And when I crash out, like to quote Cardi, because she had quoted Michelle Obama, famous quote, when they go low, we go high. Well, in Cardi, her quote, this is Libra gang, I think. She says, when you go low, I go to where the demons yell. Okay, where they yell help. I'm going there. And then once we get it out, sorry, I felt I kind of like maybe I feel a little bad that I just had to crash out on you, but like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you're right. When's the last time you've crashed out?
dang, like fully crashed out. Hmm. Oh no, I have to think. Honestly, I feel like I do like a little mini crash out driving because of road rage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dang.
it's not like dang, why didn't you use your blinker time? I'm just like off typical. Like I could just tell you're the type of person that wasn't gonna use your blinker. Like I just go in. Those are I think I feel like those are little mini crash outs. I think
Mhm.
not even a crash out, a professional crash out is like maybe like therapy wise, I've been repeating myself. You come to me with like the same stuff and whatnot, and then I just not go in like an untherapeutic way, but it's just like I got to hit you with all these heavy hitters. Just bow, 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 bow.
Do you like doing that? Like, does that feel good to like get that off your chest?
It does actually. It
Nice.
does. Cuz it could go one or two ways, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
we're going to make some significant progress cuz you're like, "Damn, I'm going to have to sit with all that truth." You
Yeah.
know?
Or do they change their therapist?
That's happened every once in a while. You know?
Yeah, too
We
much
just that
truth.
too much truth it happens or sometimes you just got to take a break from me for a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and then come back and be like, "Look, I had to sit with what you said for a while and that made me feel some type of way and you weren't wrong, but here I am again. Welcome back."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I haven't had any like full blown like crash outs like sprouts. Like I said, like last year when I had that.
Yeah.
That was a crash out. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like I've been all right, except for the last time was when that dude accidentally kicked me in the face. That was the last time I like crashed
Red.
out and saw
Yeah.
red. Yeah.
Well, actually, you didn't even see red. It was just like blank. You just went.
Yeah. No, I crashed out for a few seconds and then I left. But yeah, I felt bad the next day. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
Because that at that point now we're like back. Now we're back to rationalizing, but it takes a lot to get us there.
Mhm.
But once you get us there, it's just 0 to 100.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't like being there.
Yeah, you know. But that I felt like that was Cardi, you know, and
Mhm.
Cardi's just funny. We're naturally funny people, just in general. I feel like Libras in general are just naturally funny in their own way.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that.
I think we all are.
Mhm. Yeah, no, you're right. In our own way, we are kind of different or kind of fun.
Absolutely. So, in honor of Libra gang, Libra season, let's see what everybody has in store, not just Libras, what everybody has in store for this season coming up. So this is from September 23rd and we're going all the way to or 22nd, we're going all the way to October 22nd. My B day is when we end. And then we go to Scorpio. I'm on the last day of Libra. But big Libra. And you are middle of the gang, correct?
Mhm. Yeah, mine's October 17th.
17th. So little midway. So, okay. Getting this off of refinery29.com. Libra season is here. It's going to be amazing. This year, Libra season is going to be amazing. As autumn begins and the sun enters Libra on September 22nd, the day of the fall equinox, we will start to fill our hearts with joy. The cosmos is offering us a moment of reprieve, something we haven't had in a long time. Now, we can sit back and plan our fall easily, knowing that the best is yet to come. The sun will be up in an airy Venus sign, so we will be inclined to spend our days and nights socializing, even hitting up dating apps to find a new crush. If you're in a relationship, you'll find that Venus's movement into Libra, which begins on October 13th, is a prime time to deepen the bond. Plan to get away together to take photos of the foliage for social media. Unattached? Hit the road with friends and upload the pics to a hilly profile. Beware of the super moon in Aries, October 6th, next week, or about next week.
Mm-hmm.
We might believe in the God or the goodness of others too much, but we become blindsided by who they are. The lesson is to trust your instincts. Even though we'll want to intellectualize and make excuses for them, a tendency brought on by Libra energy, we must be real and honest about matters. Yes, this does include our own actions. Listen to the voice within or the advice you're given now. The universe is trying to protect you and have your back, so pay attention. If people want to be shady, that's on them. Know that you don't have to play games and can maturely walk away. The flip side is that another might consume us so much that we forget our obligations. Since the sun is in Libra, no one wants to be a bad pal who doesn't give their besties enough attention. The situation is easy to overcome. You only have to acknowledge the issue and apologize. Like I said before, Libra season is drama free. Even the most frustrating moments aren't awful as long as we deal with matters ASAP and move forward. The best way to get through Libra season is to celebrate all that life has to offer. Honor the past, present, and future. You'll be happy that you took time out of your schedule to do so because the year is almost ending and it's important to commemorate the small wins. You only get one chance to embrace the sweetness of fall, and this is it.
All right.
So, we here, drama free, find your balance, embrace the energy, lean into it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I've been ready.
Stay ready. Stay ready. But that's actually something we will be talking about later on in Light Ones, later in the episode, is what we have for y'all. Topic of the week and our Zen talk for today, because I know not just myself, but Michaela, I think a lot of different people are feeling some chaotic energy in these streets and maybe feeling a little stuck. You're not sure where you're going. Where am I going with stuff? What's the purpose? I'm feeling
Yeah.
chaotic. I'm feeling elevated. All
What's
that.
the point?
Exactly that. I'm sure there's been a lot of people that have done that exact thing out,
Mhm.
that exact motion this week.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
So that's what we have for you all. Topic of the week is adapting without breaking, and Zen Talk will be purpose as your compass. So as we kind of get into this season, we're moving forward. Michaela's got comp next weekend.
We'll
Going
see.
to the hey, we're manifesting. So fill in the people on what's the comp next week and what's going on with that.
Well, it's Nogi Pans, and I was planning on going, and I still am, but I don't know if I'm in yet. I had to be put on a waiting list because I didn't sign up in time.
In all
So
fairness, it wasn't that you didn't sign up in time, because technically it doesn't close until
I think
tomorrow,
today or
like
yesterday.
today.
Yeah, I
And
was a
they
week
didn't put
early.
and they didn't put out any kind of capacity
Mhm.
notification, which they usually do if it's getting close to capacity.
Mhm. Yeah, so I checked last Saturday and I looked at it and I was like, I missed it.
Mhm.
But Matt also missed it. So we both got put on a waiting list, and Matt got an email, I think this morning, saying that he got in. So I'm hoping within the next week or so they'll let me know whether or not like I can compete next weekend. But we already got like our plane tickets, we already got the hotel booked and everything. So I'm hoping.
Vacay.
I know. Like I I hope I get in, but if not, like I guess I'll just go watch Matt compete. I'll go cheer on Matt.
Cheer on Matt. Go live it up in the Big Apple.
In New York. Yeah, I've never
I
been
guess
before.
technically is technically New York, or is it Manhattan the Big Apple? I think
I
Manhattan's the Big Apple. Yeah, that makes more sense. So living it in the city.
yeah, I haven't been before. I probably would never go to New York if it wasn't for this. You
That's
know,
yeah.
I'm not a people person, but
Yeah, it's like one of those things I think you just have to like see like one time.
mhm,
Um, like when we went, because we flew into New York last year when we did that women's camp in Philadelphia. And so
yeah,
we just spent like an afternoon there, and it was like, okay, cool, but like this wouldn't be the vibe for me for like a week and like a week stay.
mhm, yeah,
I'm good.
yeah, and you're like a people person. So imagine me and
Yeah, but
Matt both going to New York.
I know, like, but I like a people person, but like not at the same time.
mhm,
It's another Libra thing. Outside, like extroverts, I'm an extroverted, right, Libra. But at the
mhm,
same time, it's like I don't want get away from me.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like too much energy
yeah. I don't want people bumping into me.
at all. Like the third person that bumps into me, like I'm amped up now. Like we
Yeah,
might
damn. Like the first person that runs into me, that's gonna amp me up.
see.
Oh, I might crash out in New York.
That is a place, yeah, that's a high probability to crash out, because also if I order something and they're just rude, they're just
Yeah.
forward. I'm like, I'm gonna need my hello, not what do you want?
Yeah,
What do you want?
were we in Vegas when somebody asked you, like, "What do you want?" when we were trying to order coffee? Was that Vegas or was that Branson? 'Cause that was
No,
rude.
that was Munchers
Oh, that
here.
was in Lawrence.
I remember that. That was he asked us all. We were standing there. Remember?
Mhm. Yeah, we're getting donuts.
Getting donuts late night, and he was like, we weren't even standing that long.
Mm. Like, maybe a
You know?
minute.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, got it. Yeah, he's like, you know what you want? That's what I'm looking at the donuts for. Like, what do you mean? Ooh, ooh, I think I like saw that. Ooh,
What?
I'm like right back in that, thinking about that dude. I just flashback. I could have crashed out.
Yeah, it was late too.
It was. I think he had like if he had responded one more time with a
Mhm.
certain tone, and then I just would have been like, I would have met that energy, and then at that point, it's just like, I'm gonna need you to stop talking, or all of this is gonna come out.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I thought it was funny. I could tell, like, I could feel it, I could tell. I'm like, "Yeah, you should have said that."
Don't be rude first. Dang,
Mhm.
I'm about to give you money,
Yeah, like, you want us to buy your donuts.
huh?
Don't be rude.
You got all of four selections. I'm like, let me figure out which one I want right now. Damn,
Yeah. Dude probably just hates his job.
like
Like,
right?
"Oh, I gotta work till midnight. I hate this place."
Hey, what were we talking about? Now, I'm not trying to just like rag on munchers, but hey, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say is think about it. We talked about this earlier. Your energy goes into things. So if this dude's out here
Mm.
mixing donut batter and cream and donuts with his little shit ass energy.
Yeah, spreading the hate with the donuts. Making hate donuts.
Cream filled hate. That's what that dude was on. Glaze of hate. Ah, damn. Yeah. Oh, if I could throw the middle of a cream donut at him.
That
That'd have been
dude.
all right. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Think about that, people. I get you got to pay your bills and stuff, but like your energy is going into the nutrients that's like feeding the collective. So if you're putting out mean, bully, shit ass, I hate everything about this shit type energy, that's just the collective is a reflection of you.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, got you.
Just roasting this dude. What if this dude listens to our pod?
You know what? Right? You know what the funny thing is? I bet you, because I did see stuff online. I think I saw this on reviews on Munchers about this dude.
This dude, yeah.
Somebody listening right now knows who I'm talking about at Munchers. Like, right? That dude is rude. Somebody here in Lawrence who's listening knows exactly who I'm talking about. I don't know dude's name. I don't know it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, we brought it up at the gym and somebody was like, yeah, I know that dude.
Yeah, sorry. I just had to get that one out. That put me back in that space. Like,
Got you worked up.
It did give me work. Got all like pits started sweating and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be me in New York.
Yo, you gotta you find cheap big old slice of pizza out there.
Yeah,
Get you a little New York slice.
that'd be sweet. As long as they don't yell at me before ordering.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be some different energy out there.
I'm not aggressive enough for that.
It's just real you're not gonna get a thank you. You hold the door open for someone. I was good. Just don't even hold the door open. For him. They're not gonna get a thank you. They honestly might stare at you rudely because you held the door open for them. This isn't even an exaggeration.
If that happened, I'd just pull the door shut. I'd be like, all right, you open it yourself.
Fine. Yeah. I'm just trying to prepare yourself. Like that's the energy. I hope you get to compete so you can also get some of that energy out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. That'll be a good one. It'll be a good comp. I think there's 11 in my division right now, so.
Okay. Well, if they close tonight, there's still hope. Manifest.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get in.
Dang. Is today the last day?
Is it supposed to be or tomorrow?
I don't know. I didn't think about that. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Damn, I only got one more day to see if I get in. That kind of sucks.
No, I mean I know Matt was able to get in, but they also maybe potentially could be waiting for the sign up to close, even though technically it's closed because it's at capacity. Mm-hmm. And then the people on the waiting list.
That will close? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. So probably because more people could be added to the wait list up until the deadline is what I would assume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
We'll see.
Yeah. So New York comp coming up. Shout out Sam. He's gonna be competing this weekend for King of the Mat yet again. I think this is his third time now competing in this.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, for $3,000, hopefully.
Okay,
hopefully Sam can bring it home.
money. Heck yeah.
Yeah, and I might go watch that one.
The Sunday the 28th. St. Louis is also this weekend. Matt and Dan.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. We'll both be doing that. Competition season's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that AGF in November that's coming up, and then the
Yeah.
IBJJF in November in
Which
KC.
is the same weekend though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same
Mm.
weekend.
Um,
Are you thinking about
see if I can.
Nogi Worlds in December?
Yeah, it's just a financial thing. But
Mhm.
yes, I am thinking about that, which I think is the second weekend of December.
Cool. I need to get signed up for that now so I don't miss it.
It just opened up last week. So if y'all hey Christian, I know Christian was talking about it too.
Yeah.
Nogi Worlds. I know, like I said, I get people that the pockets and whatnot, but um this is also something that you can like Vegas is Vegas, but good comp. It's not as big as Worlds, and it's again like one of the bigger. I don't know. Nogi Pans might be a little bigger here than Nogi Worlds.
Mhm.
There's still gonna be a decent turnout. So if it's just something that you're ever interested in, and you're like, I don't know if I could do World or Gi Worlds. I'm not interested in Gi in August. Nogi Worlds tends to be in December. Look at it for next year or look at it for this year. But those are good competitions to go to. That's another IBJJF one.
Yeah, Subspectrum's having another winter trials in January. And I'll probably sign up for that one too.
Oh, that's good. I was just trying to pull up um the Smooth Comp. So if y'all have the Smooth Comp app, um you can pull up all, not IBJJF, but all the competitions coming up that wherever you're okay traveling to. So if you're like, I'm fine traveling 4 hours from here, you can put that in the filter and it'll pull up all the competitions coming up. And even on some of them, they'll have who's already signed up, the rule set. I can't pull it up on my account, but just in case some of y'all are interested in some things coming up, here's what they have listed thus far. So they do have stuff like King of the Mat on there. I saw that. They have AGF Springfield Open in Springfield, Missouri, which is going to be on October 4th. They have something called USMAA Midwest Regional. Have you heard of that?
Mm-mm.
That's October 4th, also in Oklahoma City. So they got stuff like in Oklahoma, like Michaela talked about. They have Wichita AGF November 8th. They have a Survive the Mat in Kansas City, October 18th. Subspectrum Iowa November 8th. So I don't know if you want to look at that one too. Well,
Mhm.
that's the same weekend as AGF.
Mm.
So that's a big one. That looks like a
Yeah.
big weekend. Because they also
Yeah.
have Future Stars, Starfall that same day too. Have you heard of that?
Is that with Subspectrum?
No, I
Or is
think
that a different
this
one?
Kids, Teens, Gi, and No Gi Round Robin. Um,
Oh, yeah.
okay, that's
Uh,
for kids.
yeah, that's a part of Subspectrum. That's just the kids division.
Okay, little killers.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on that weekend in the
Mm-hmm.
Midwest.
Yeah, so that's just some stuff to keep in mind. Like I said, if I know I've been hearing some people kind of talk about competitions, curious about it. Those who competed in Branson, maybe kind of looking for something else. So go on Smooth Comp and look at a list of their events, and you can, like I said, you can click on stuff and even look at their rule set, and if you're interested in that and whatever it might look like.
Yeah, are you trying to compete soon? Like, are you thinking about anything or just
Like,
like
I would like to do the queen of the like I said, the queen of the mat, see what
Mhm,
weekend it falls on. Um, I would like to do that. Like I said, just October's a little funny with the
mhm.
birthday weekend, and then I'll be in Philly. Like, I don't like it's not gonna impact Philly because that's like the second that's in 2 weeks. Um, but after that, maybe the AGF one, because is that I'm still confused on that weekend. Is that to compete for the national team, or is that just a regular AGF event?
Yeah, it's a regular AGF event, but they got the pro divisions now. So you could sign up for your normal divisions and then you could also sign up for the pro division, and if you win the pro division, you get to go on to another tournament at the end of the year to potentially win, I think 5 grand.
Mhm,
So, that's what the division is, but you could just sign up for your normal gi and no gi or the absolutes or whatever you want. But
mhm,
that's AGF, and then the IBJJF is gonna be the same weekend in Kansas City. So,
yeah,
I might do the pro division in Wichita, but I haven't signed up yet.
mhm. Okay. Well, be out there, y'all. Look around, see if there's anything that interests you. Um, so okay. Content wise, there's not a lot of UFC, MMA stuff coming out. I know we didn't get to check in. Maybe, I don't know. When you went to the bare knuckle, did we get to have a recap of that after the week after, or was that the week that
Crash?
no, that was the yeah. Was that the week we interviewed Robin?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was 2 weeks
Okay.
ago. Yeah, that was
Mhm.
a good card. There was, over 16 fights. So, we
Yeah,
were
that's a
watching
lot.
fights from, like, 6:30 to midnight almost. It was a
That's
long
crazy.
night, but it was fun. Like, there was a lot of good fights, a lot of good matches.
Mhm.
Some dude got his
Um,
nose busted and bled over everyone. Wild. Yeah.
mhm. Ew. Um, yeah, so there's as far as MMA news and UFC like recap and whatnot, I mean, like I said, there's the UFC Noche a couple weekends ago. But as far as at least UFC pay-per-views coming up, there is one coming up next weekend, October 4th, UFC 320. And it looks like there's only two fights that have the ladies on it, and they are on the early prelims. And those early prelims, it's going to be Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker. And I haven't heard of either of them, but 9-5 for Veronica, 7-4 for Brogan. And then Macy Chiasen. I've seen her fight before. She's pretty
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, I've
She's
seen her.
11-4, and then she's fighting Yana Santos, who's 16-8. Should be an interesting fight. But the headliner and the main card actually doesn't look too terrible on this. So so the headline to UFC 320 is going to be uh Ankalaev. He's going to be defending his title in the rematch against Alex Pereira. So Alex Pereira had lost his title to Ankalaev, and then you have the co-main is going to be Marab defending his bantamweight title against Corey Sandhagen. Should be an interesting fight, but I think Corey just gets just cardio wrestled to death. You have Jiri on this fight, who's fighting Khalil. That might be a violent fight for the light heavyweight division to see. Then little KO phenom Josh Emmett, featherweight, is fighting Yosef Zalal. I think Yosef's supposed to be pretty dangerous. And then starting off that card, um, Mag Magmadov. I don't know. Russian
Close.
dude against Joe Pyfer. I was. So
Mm,
so that's the main event for UFC 320. That's coming up next week. So outside of that,
yeah, really not a lot. Yeah, I saw that, 322, Tracy Cortez is gonna fight Aaron Blanchfield.
okay,
So that's coming up in November. But really
that
besides
should be
that,
good.
yeah, not a lot
All right.
coming up.
I mean, speaking of that, kind of jumping for us, but coming in November, just because the press conference is just like ridiculous. You do have not MMA, but boxing. Obviously, we just came out of a huge boxing weekend and boxing history a couple weeks ago. I don't know if there's any boxing fans out there. I'm not a huge follower of boxing, but I do enjoy watching some of the big names. And I've watched, obviously, fall box because of my dad, but Canelo and Terrence Crawford boxed a couple weekends ago. Terrence Crawford, Omaha, dude, that Sam's guy, whooped that ass on Canelo. Respect, but to be the first ever, I think, undisputed champ, came up to 168, put that work in. And so that was a huge, obviously, huge fight, biggest fights in boxing history. And then we're going to go from that in November to Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake Paul.
Yeah, I still don't get how that's legal. Like, how is that? Why is that a possibility? Isn't he like 135 and Jake Paul's 190?
That's what the agreement, I think it's like supposed like the agreement of their fight. I think it's supposed to be 135 to 190 is the weight limit, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gervonta might walk in there maybe like maybe 150, 160, maybe. And Jake has to cut down to 190.
That's so crazy. Like, why is that happening?
Dollar bills.
I'm not watching.
No, not even at this point. From the beginning, if you legitimately, I'm not saying Jake doesn't have hands. He obviously trains, he got money and all that. But if you are thinking these are legitimate boxing matches outside of like exhibitions, you are out of your damn mind.
Mm-hmm.
The size different, all the people that he's fought, all the opponents, and then just did you see the press conference last weekend, or I think it was this last weekend?
I just
The
saw.
size difference.
Yeah. I saw pictures and I saw a clip of Tank being like, I thought you agreed to 190, but Jake Paul,
Yeah.
they said it was 195, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Which is crazy anyway. Like
Yeah, he's just like so
60
much
pounds.
bigger.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, here's where I'm on. I don't care if he's bigger dude or whatever. Gervonta loses, it's scripted. It always has been scripted. And if Gervonta wins, he went off script.
I want him to win.
I want him to knock that big old Minecraft dome off of Jake Paul. That dude's got a big dome. You can tell it's
Yeah.
heavy.
That's what we all want though, but like every time it's scripted, so he wins every time.
Yep, then snatching that money because if you like people, we talked about this. People really thought that Mike Tyson,
Tyson.
like that was going to be like it wasn't going to be what it was.
Mike Tyson was biting his gloves because he wanted to knock him out so bad, but his knees wouldn't let him.
Fact, it was all bad, and I mean, I don't know. Gervonta still like he's not young, but I'm like, maybe dude just needs the money. That's clearly what it is. It's a money grab. I'm not here for it, but that's the boxing match that they're big upping for November. I think it's November 14th is that fight. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So speaking of, were you gonna say something about that?
No. I was just
Hmm.
gonna say there's UFC BJJ 3 is happening next month.
Oh, okay.
That's a little more
Who's
exciting.
yeah, who's the headliner? You know?
Mikey, um
Oh yeah, that's
Mikey
right.
versus Kevin Carrasco. I don't know who Kevin is.
Yeah. Nobody knows who Kevin is. Who's Kevin? Yeah. Oh no. But all right. That starts in October, November.
October. Yeah,
Okay.
so next month.
Sweet.
Or yeah, and next week
Mhm.
actually.
All right. Well, gives us something else to watch. I do like the UFC BJJ. We'll see if it continues to gather some steam. If they got to get some other names out there.
I know, besides Mikey.
Yeah,
Like after the whole Moneyberg thing, it's like, Mikey, come on. I,
that
I
was
don't I
not
don't want to
it.
watch Mikey anymore, you know?
I know. He really did sell out on that. It's all again,
Money, yeah.
don't sell your soul and your integrity, people, for a dollar bill. Your energy is not going to carry the money with you when the vessel's gone. Bars.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Would
this is
you
what it is.
take, let's say, 20 grand from Moneyberg to do anything or like be on his show or like teach him something? Like, would you take that money or would you be like, no, you're
If
annoying?
if I was a Mikey or a Gordon Ryan or whatever who was like like a stat, like I'm really talking like, yeah, this dude's it. You can be this and talking on some BS. Nah. But if right now, currently, if you want to give me 20 grand and I don't have to like lie, I don't have to like, I'm not gonna roast you. Like I can still be like, this dude ain't it without saying this dude isn't it,
Hmm.
you know? But I'm not about to legitimize you. I couldn't lie like
Yeah.
that for and and perpetuate that into other people, you know? It's kind of like, dang, I just like was just having this conversation yesterday. It's kind of like, let me go back. It's like Serena Williams out here now in Ozempic or Rojo, whatever it is. Just
Serena,
crazy.
what?
Yes,
I didn't know
yes.
this.
She's out here promoting,
Oh
has a whole, and
no.
I'm like, Serena Williams? I was like, if this ain't no lie, y'all know she didn't take that. Stop. Stop. But I think that's what it
Yeah.
is. I
Ooh,
couldn't sell my soul like that.
I wonder how much they paid her.
I think her husband's on the board or something.
Oh,
Allegedly. I don't
really?
know.
That's crazy. You can't have athletes promoting Ozempic.
Yeah, that's that is wild.
Damn, there's going to be a fight between the athletes and the non-athletes. You know, like the naturally skinny people that work out versus the skinny
Mhm.
people that are on drugs.
Facts though.
Because it's
Yeah.
not the same. And those people are losing so much muscle. Like it's so unhealthy to
Well,
see.
that's why it's not the same,
No,
you
it'll
know?
never be the same.
Nah, it's just like a plastic bag in the wind. No groceries.
Katy Perry.
There.
No groceries.
That's right. That's how I see it. You just poof away.
Hmm.
You ain't got no muscle, like no bone density or nothing either.
No.
Like don't let me blow and then you like fall over.
Yeah, I really think that's how we transform ourselves into aliens is from Ozempic. Like
You gotta be a
we lose our bodies, like we lose our muscle and everything, and then we're just big brains from AI.
Ooh, okay, no, better yet. Okay. I'ma plug something here in a second for y'all. My one, stick with us for a hot second. Okay. This is part of the plan if you want more of these conversations. So maybe it's like if you're taking those more so, we're just eyes and brain because we're like Matrix, right? We're just batteries. So
Hmm.
they don't need the substance of your frequency and your actual energy. We just need you to just basically just be hooked up. So we need plastic bags because we don't need your actual body. And then the aliens take you. You don't become an alien. The aliens just use you for what they need. That's what I think.
Well, if it's like the Matrix and they're using us as batteries, I feel like they need our bodies. Like our bodies
Well, yeah, they
produce the
yeah.
energy, right? Like our
Not our
brains.
whole bodies. Yeah, just this. And you're getting like we're still there. It was like tadpoles, you know?
Big head and little tail. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What produces more energy, like your brain or your body?
Mine is
I
probably
want
your
to know
body
that.
in total because of the energy. But if I don't think about your whole body, like right vessel, I'm talking about energy. Like your energy comes from all the chakras and stuff.
Mm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but if your body's depleted, wouldn't that shrink your chakras?
They don't need your chakras. They just need your brain.
So your energy's just tied to your brain.
No, no, they just need. Damn it.
I'm trying to follow.
I know. I was trying to make this work. Maybe this doesn't work. We got a few kinks, so maybe this is what you do. Just seeing what sticks. I don't know, but there's something that goes to this. But don't be a plastic bag.
Yeah, don't drift through that wind.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. But this is what I was going to say in line ones. Michaela and I wanted to let y'all know we haven't been talking about it. We've been being about it. So soon to come, at least by next month, by this time next month, we're going to have the Patreon page up for y'all. And we already have been floating around some ideas of what that is going to look like, some additional content, obviously. But things like us going more down maybe some rabbit holes of some conspiracies. If you are enlightened, or if you want to be more enlightened or inclined to check that out on how we expand a little more on the conspiracy theories.
Yeah, or if you just want to listen and have fun, tag along.
That's it. Whatever you want to do. You just want to listen for a good laugh. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Like what the hell are they talking about? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't
We're
know.
just talking. Just thinking, just talking. While also, again, we can't give you everything right now. But if you all maybe have some ideas or things that you would like additionally or exclusives of from Michaela and I that we can add to our Patreon page, or at least put it into consideration, let us know.
Yeah, yeah, we like the ideas.
Always. Always. So it's real. We've already got it set up. We're just got to add some things to it, get it all finalized, and then we will give you all a drop date once we actually have the specific drop date. But it's in motion. Just know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of motion, is Ronda Rousey making a comeback?
I don't it kind of looks like it. I mean, I don't know, but like from her social media, she's doing more working out and posting a lot more videos of her working out. So maybe I feel like she's getting ready for Amanda or Kayla, whoever wins that fight.
She better.
That's probably her
not.
motivation. She's like, I'm taking the winner of the
I'm
UFC White
telling you,
House card. I'm taking that winner.
when you sent me, it's not even that tight. When you sent me that video, because I've seen that play and the TKO so many times of her getting retired and just obliterated by Amanda Nunes. In that recent shadow boxing or, hitting
The
mitts, I
slow-mo.
saw every shot that Amanda hit her with.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like she was like out, I was like, bow, straight. That's where she already got hit with a clean one too.
Yeah, she's still throwing wide with her hands low.
Thinking she's the truth out here.
And the
Hey, kudos.
slow-mo gave you every shot too.
That we didn't need. She was like, I was just like, bing, bing, bing. That's exactly what that looked like.
Yeah, Amanda
Just
saw
getting
that
tore
and
up.
was like, ooh, cake.
Easy money. Easy money. But hey, kudos to her for getting back in the gym, doing her thing. Again, I'm still gonna roast though. Please get back in the. I want to see it. I want to see it.
I want to see it too.
Crazy. Speaking of seeing it, oh my gosh, we're back on this. Did you see that? Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor.
No, are they fighting? Or
they're
is it
trying to
the White House?
the UFC White House stuff again. It's like, y'all stop. We're done. Michael Chandler, your career's over now at this point.
Oh yeah, he retired, right?
No, he basically retired because you've been waiting for Conor, and then he waited for Conor for so long, and then the fight was off, and then he ended up fighting Patty, and then got the brakes beat off of him.
Yeah.
He's just out here holding his kids, playing catch. These days, got to recover. But I'm cool on that. I don't need to see another McGregor fight, and I don't need to see them fight each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can McGregor even fight? Like, isn't he still on roids?
I think he did re-enter the testing pool maybe recently. I think that did happen.
Does your head go back to a normal size?
Absolutely not. That head
Mm.
stays that way, large.
Did you
Yeah.
see that video of the girl who got her arm broke from doing a rear naked choke?
Yeah, I did see
Oh.
that. That was a bone density. I'm not saying check her for Ozempic, but I mean, that's the kind of stuff you could expect. And the
Ugh.
crazy thing is, like, adrenaline's a hell of a drug because she thought
Mhm.
she broke the person's jaw.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
That
Just
was
not
nasty.
even feeling it. Yeah. Oh, that scares me though. Like that's some shit I would do on accident. Like break my own
Would it
arm.
be? No, no, drink your
I
milk.
mean, my bones are pretty strong. But I feel like adrenaline wise, that's something I would do on accident. Like not realize I'm hurting myself and then being like, oh.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's true. I could see that. But yeah, that was ugh. And she was, like, over the chin too, like, so just, like, the way she had the fulcrum and all that pressure just
Mm-hmm.
bink.
Ugh. Yeah,
Mm.
readjust. Or move on.
Move on, you don't got it. You don't have it. It's time to move on. So drink your milk, enlightened ones or oat whatever. I don't know. That's what they told us. It was a lie.
You know what? Like it went from drink your milk to now take Ozempic.
Dang, it really did. That's gonna be at all the schools. You better growing up, all them little fake chalky little stash posters when you tried to recreate it when you got home. You're like, how come this doesn't hit the same? It just
Mhm.
settles right here. But theirs was like coated on perfectly.
Mhm.
So it was like a paste. It wasn't real milk.
Yeah, that wasn't real milk.
But yeah, but I stayed. I was like, yeah, milk. I'm a bone density. Now, yeah, those posters are gonna be replaced. They're gonna get crazy with it. I don't even think it's just gonna say like Ozempic or whatever everything is. It's just gonna be a needle.
No,
When they said
no.
don't do drugs, it's gonna be the opposite now. It's gonna be like do drugs. These.
I hate needles. Ugh.
Yeah. Because they're like, what do we even need recess for, right? These kids only get 10 minutes anyway. We could take that, we could be more efficient. They don't need
Dang.
recess to work out. They don't need gym class anymore. What playing games? What do they need to play games for and stay active?
No, we just need to be on our phones and take drugs to be skinny because we're eating Doritos and Little Debbie's.
Like, look, I know all of those slap, but you got to have some regulation.
Mhm.
You can't just be like, well, I just want to be able to eat whatever I want and then just take this. You're not going to have any muscle or bone.
Just gonna be skin.
That's it. Skinwalkers. There's a bunch of gloves running around.
No, no.
Yeah. So it's wild out here, y'all.
Yeah, our world is just wild. Like everything that's going on, it's ridiculous.
Sometimes, not sometimes, maybe most of the time, slash, really ideally all the time, we should be using our critical thinking skills, enlightened ones. I encourage you all. Sometimes, most times, just take a step back. Be aware of how you feel about some stuff, okay? But can you actually step back and observe some stuff and be like, math isn't mathing with some things. There's something that just seems off. You know what? I really actually look and think and use my critical thinking skills about this. This don't even make any sense. We need to be asking more of those questions just in general.
Yeah, but then you start crashing out because you're like, nothing makes sense. What is this?
That's true. Nothing makes sense, but it all does. It's true. The more I understand people, the more I don't understand us.
Yeah, people are wild.
That's to say, people be peopling. Which when you look at them, be like, are you serious? They are, because that's what people be doing, a whole bunch of weird people shit. You know? It's like things don't surprise me,
Mm-hmm.
but they still do at the same, like, wow.
Yeah. No, that's where I'm at. I'm like, UFC at the White House? All right.
Yep, that
Yeah, it makes
seems about
sense.
right. Yeah. It's crazy, y'all. You know what? I'll just start watching, just go back and start rewatching certain movies. Like, I would even say, like, go back, rewatch The Fifth Element, classic. Bruce Willis, Chris Rock, or not Chris Rock, but Chris Tucker. Mila Jokovic, I think that was her name.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it. I missed that one.
It's like future. They're flying cars. They're like chakras. It involves the elements. I can't give it away, but the elements.
All right, that's cool.
It's lit. It's also a comedy. Hilarious.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'll figure out what streaming device it is. I'm like, you have to watch this. You'll love it. Like, dang, this might be what it is. You know, and like in our lifetimes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I think.
robots in the government,
Ooh, robots in the government. AI.
ancient stuff coming back to aliens, to modern, like for future stuff to collect
Dang, this movie has everything in it.
everything.
All right, I'll check that one out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you were right about the '90s movies predicting our future.
Just go back and watch those. There's like a lot of heavy hitters in there, but obviously don't take everything at face value. But again, just like be all right. Don't go fully into the rabbit hole, but like peek in.
Yeah.
Like, see what's going on in there just a little bit. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we kind of do. We just like peek into a lot of different rabbit holes. Like we don't dive in, we just take a
Don't
look.
dive in. No, that's where you get. That's where you got get dangerous. You got to have people that trust, hold you accountable, and hold yourself accountable. There's times where I'm like, I got to acknowledge, all right, this is where the boundary is. I'm still aware of what I think about that, even though I just internalize all this information, process it, suss it out. All right, this is where we got to keep your sanity, people. So
Mhm.
don't go in the rabbit hole. Look in it. Don't be afraid to look in it. Don't like ignore that there's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, and you can always take a step back from the rabbit hole too. You don't have to
Always.
always be watching the rabbit hole.
You're right. You are right.
They're fun to go down though. Like
A little
sometimes.
bit.
It's like, all
I
right.
know. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Or maybe ties stuff together. Know when you're ready to do that. Know when you
Mhm.
can get a little wild with it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I start feeling like we're in a simulation for real, that's when I know I need to step back a little bit.
Like, all right, well, we need chill a little bit. Yeah, I hear that.
But
When I actually start feeling paranoid, I'm like, oh yeah, we need to walk
mhm.
this back just a little bit. I feel my anxiety coming up.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I think I delete all my apps off my phone. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I need to take a step back.
It'd be like that sometimes. You just need the reset.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah. So, Enlightened Ones will have more of these conversations on
Patreon.
here. Yes, here and extension on the Patreon when we set that up. So, just some other notable things to mention. Um, ESPN week gonna be raising their prices. Just letting y'all know, on ESPN Live, they're gonna be raising their prices post UFC departure. So
Dang.
We're already spending so much on subscriptions. You got to think like how, take a second and think about how much you're subscribed to. Can I consolidate? Do I really need this?
I mean, you think they're watching us and they're like, "Oh."
I'm just you don't know what these algorithms be doing these days. I'm just
I
saying.
mean, that's just what I heard. I haven't checked yet.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I'ma look. So yeah, that's what they doing. UFC is moving, I think, to Paramount, right?
Mhm.
So prepare for that.
Yeah.
Prepare for that, y'all.
Yeah, did you see that? There's gonna be another Polaris 34. It's happening in November.
Nice.
Yeah,
I did not see
Fionn.
that.
Yeah, Fion's competing. Helena's competing. Um, that's all I know so far.
Do they have opponents yet, or is
Yeah, Fion's competing against Margot Cicerelli,
Oh,
and
okay.
then Helena's competing against Sula May. I don't know who Sula May is, but I think they had a match recently, like a month or so ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, that should be
Yeah,
a
those.
fun watch,
Yeah, those
both
are.
of those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nice. Um, well, random just because I was like, could you do this? Like we've talked about it's not about winning and losing and whatnot, but I saw this earlier today and I was like, that's kind of wild. So former UFC fighter Melvin Gillard. I don't know if any of y'all remember Melvin Gillard. He had bleach blonde. He had a bleach, not a fro. I don't think it was a fro. It was like a little mini fro. I think he was on the first or second season of The Ultimate Fighter, but um he had, interesting career. But anywho, he just retired after an 11-year losing streak. I don't know if he was fighting once a year, multiple times a year, or if it's like you skipped a year, but they still count that as a loss.
Mm-hmm.
11
Jeez.
years?
Yeah, that's crazy.
If
It took him
if you
11 years to finally retire.
11 years to hang it up. Like, at what point in time would you make it 5 years? Like, would you make it, like, 3? Like, I feel like 3 is alright. Like, 3-year losing
Mm.
streak, not great, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, how often are you fighting? Twice a
let's
year?
say it's twice a year.
All right. Well, yeah, 6-fight losing streak, I'm probably done. Like 5-fight losing streak, like, all right, you can still come back, but the 6 is like, nah, you're probably done.
Yeah, this dude so, yeah, he made it
11 years.
11 years. Bless him, but
Bless
damn,
him.
that was that's that's kinda crazy. Uh, Anywho, moving on. Uh, Going back up, and then we'll have a quick mention before we get to topic and Zen to round it out. But Chewy, I saw this week. You get those Chewy emails
No,
from
I
Chewy?
unsubscribed because I was getting too many.
Oh, I know he'd be hitting it like twice a week. It's a little crazy. Sometimes 3 times a week,
Mhm.
But he's got some good stuff on there. But something that he had, it was either today or yesterday he brought out was, and we've talked about this before, is he had mentioned the lack of respect towards the fundamentals in BJJ happening these days.
Mhm.
You can't deviate from the fundamentals, people.
Yeah, are people just doing wild stuff?
Mm-hmm. Like I want to do I want to do the YouTube move. Like I want to, I want to be the Fiones. I want to be the Craig Jones, like all this.
Mhm.
And it's like I wanna be like for the Rotolo brothers, but, like, you don't know, like, a basic setup to like, what am I trying to accomplish in this pass? What am I trying to accomplish in securing said position? What does that feel like? What am I trying to do?
Yeah, people just out here doing flying arm bars and shit, just jumping for it.
Wild with it, like, they saw it. And it's like, even fundamentals, like, even fundamentals, you wanna do a jumping arm bar, you gotta know how to jump. You gotta know how
Mhm.
to jump to get into said jumping armbar.
Have people just launching themselves?
Yeah, that's what people be doing,
Yeah.
right?
There was like this was probably a year or so ago, but on Reddit somebody posted like a scissor takedown, and then the next week I saw a video of some kid trying it in a tournament and just blowing out a dude's leg.
Ah,
But that was like that's kind of an example. Like some like people were seeing these hype videos of people doing some cool move without understanding, oh, this is really dangerous.
mm-hmm.
They're just going for it.
Just going for it. Hey, one of the people are part of our lineage who's known as the GOAT, Ye Goat, Hodger, Gracie, king of fundamentals. He was whooping up on everybody with fundamentals. Basic scissor sweep.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
cool.
like, yeah.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah, look at all of his highlights. It's not wild stuff. It's all the basics.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a master at it. That's what somebody being a true master at fundamentals like looks like.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's a good way to look at it too. Like you don't have to keep learning new stuff. You can just get better at what you know.
Yeah. Like you always want to like keep learning, have more like things introduction and like sharpen your tools.
Mm-hmm. Dang. For some reason, I feel like I've been needing to learn more, but no, I just need to perfect what I know. Dang.
That's it. Like dang, like obviously passing is just difficult in general. But it's like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm having a difficult time closing the distance to even get to a point of where I could get my knee sliced or whatever, right? Just for a random example. So I don't need to necessarily do another setup to knee slice automatically. I need to understand I need to get closer. So I need to figure out even how to initiate getting closer to feel that to then when I start doing alternative stuff, that's already in the bag now.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like all athletes, right? Like basketball players they're not going to stop doing dribbling drills when they're
Mhm.
doing like wild stuff out here.
Dribbling drills. That makes me nervous just thinking about going back to those days.
Got
Oh,
3 in. Oh, dang, 3 bounces over. Dee, dee.
I'm losing my ball. Got to run across the court.
Then you get a good rhythm going. It hits the side of your foot. Like, oh,
Yeah.
dang. It's true though. So, young bucks, middle-aged bucks, older bucks, all of the bucks. Keep sharpening and keep the fundamentals alive because that's only going to make your game of whatever you like to do better.
Yep. Building that base.
Yeah,
What do
build
we
the base.
what do we say? Stack bricks? Or how do we build up our base? We had a visual that we talked about a while back. I
Dang.
just can't remember what it is.
Me either. I know somebody remembers.
We'll
But
think
well,
of it.
yeah, stack. You got to keep stacking. Bow. And everything will go into play. So respect your fundamentals. Watch some Hodger Gracie highlight videos. Those are, like I said, fundamentals. Fun to watch.
Mhm.
So yeah. So and I thought about this because it was this last weekend or 2 weeks ago, over the last couple of weeks. And I'm gonna pull it up so I don't get it wrong, pull up the stats here. But y'all remember who's been with us. Michaela and I covered the Olympics,
Yeah, at the beginning
right?
at the
At
beginning.
at the beginning. So, even though we're predominantly most the time talking about all things MMA, jiu-jitsu, boxing, combat stuff related, we still want to give shout outs to all the other sports too and some of the other ladies and women doing it out there. Our USA track and field team did some work at Worlds. Let me pull it up. I don't know. Did you get a chance to watch any of that?
No, I've seen some highlights, but I haven't been watching.
Yeah, so let me yes, for worlds, because our men did well too. Don't get it twisted. They did well did well too. So Team USA Track and Field sets gold medal record on the final
Dang.
day of the World Athletic Championship. So if I'm going down, we got to hit our ladies up. So we have, big dog out here. We got Sydney McLaughlin. You know,
What does she do?
she's a 400.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, which is
The
the
worst.
worst race, the worst race.
Yeah, probably one of the worst sports you can, not sports, but one of the worst races you could do.
Yeah,
That's
that's
my
the
my
last.
opinion.
That was your race.
One of the worst things sport-wise I've done was run the 400. Like, it hurt the
I
most out of
believe it.
anything. Like, even
Yeah, I believe it.
rowing hurt, but running the 400 hurts worse than rowing.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild.
Hey, that's why I'm like, I feel like, yeah, track and field athletes, not saying like everybody else are athletes too, but track and field athletes are your athletes because, I know a lot of people, you didn't grow up or you didn't participate in track and field. So like you catch an event here or there, you're like, okay, whatever. Yeah, said person's fast or they can throw far or whatever. When you actually do it yourself, it's kind of like things can make it look easy. Sydney McLaughlin, I think she's the first woman. Let me see. Does it tell the time on here? It doesn't give me the time. I think she ran 48 seconds. The first
That's
woman ever
crazy.
to run. Yes. If y'all don't think that's fast, take your ass out to a legitimate track and one lap
Yeah,
around the
time
track is
yourself.
400 meters. I bet you won't even get to 200 meters in 48 seconds.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
that's
bet you won't.
crazy.
I bet you won't run half the track in the amount of time she ran the whole track.
That's
It
wild.
didn't even look like she was straining either until maybe like the last two steps. It just looked like she was coasting.
Mhm. No, that's crazy. I need to watch that.
Oh yeah, on YouTube. Check it out. Yeah, she was awesome. So, yes, anchor. So she also the 4x4 team. So let's see.
Yeah, that's rough too.
Yeah, because you don't want to be that one that dies. You know.
No, I was dying. Maybe I was just
Oh,
really bad at running the 400.
but well, there's a technique to it, right? It's not just all out, just like sprinting. Like I
Mhm.
wasn't a runner, but I watched a lot of it. Like I know how, my teammates had to set up. Like this is where you have to have long strides. This is where you
Mhm.
explode. Like there's a science to that.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you actually if that was going to be, if you continue doing that, you would have like continued to figure out how to run the 400.
Okay, no, you're right. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think that. I was like, people are built different. Okay, here's what this. She didn't run. She ran a blazing, what they say on usatrackandfield.org, a 47.82 as the anchor split in the 4x4.
That's so wild. Damn.
Yes. Um, so outside of Sydney McLaughlin, our other ladies did that work too. Our 4x1 team, our 4x1 relay had gold medalist Melissa Jefferson Wooden. Um, let's see. Yep, they won. They won. So the women regain. Yes. Women regain the 4x4 title. Let's see. Atlanta or let's see. Oh, that's just all of the splits on here. So, yeah, just wanted to give a quick shout out to the USA Women's World track and field relay teams. Yeah, 4x1, anchored by Sha'Carri Richardson. We held off Jamaica. Barely, but we won. Barely, though. It was rainy. It looked like it was rainy out
Oh,
there.
dang.
Yep.
I remember that'd be the worst, running in the wind when it, like, we're in Kansas, it'd be so windy, and hitting that last 100 meters into the wind, I remember running so slow.
Head up.
Yep. I would die the last 100 anyway. Everybody would pass me, but the wind, that was the
I'm
worst.
telling you, I would have been passed. I would have been done. That was the only time when, like, because we had a new coach come in during my sophomore year, which was actually because I redshirted my first year when I went to Emporia State. So actually, my first year technically of eligibility, we got a new coach. This dude, we ran more than the runners that year, for real. It was crazy. That was
Yeah.
the first time. That was the first and only time, to be honest. That was the first and only time I legitimately thought I was going to quit track and field because he had us run 4x4s for a workout. I thought he was kidding. We came in and he was like, first he goes, not just a half a mile. He was like, all right, a mile for warm up. And I started laughing. I was like, he was like, no, for real. I was like, okay. So like I was like, this sucks, but like, what the hell? All right.
Mhm.
Then he comes back. He's like, all right, we're going to do some stretch out. And then I'm going to have y'all do 4-4, like 4-4s.
Mhm.
What? What do you mean? What do you, like 4-4s? What is that?
What is that?
What is that? 400s were the reps. By the second one midway, I was like, do I really want to do this year? That went in my
Mhm.
head.
Yeah, I bet.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I remember they made us do that when our team qualified for state, and that was one of our workouts right after we qualified, was running. All of us had to run 400s too, but in like a relay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh,
Absolutely not.
why do we make it to state?"
Why do we have to do well? For real though.
Mhm.
But I love it. Yeah, I'm a track and field person, excited for the 2028 Olympics, LA. You know,
Damn,
still a little bit out, but
yeah,
gotta think about got planned.
we got
Yeah, it's
3
2
years,
years out, technically. Yeah,
2.
2.5. Yeah. So coming around the bend. Okay. Enlightened ones, let's get to the topic in the Zen for the week. I know we had a lot today. We had makeup. Been 2
Mhm.
weeks since you've
Yeah.
seen us or heard us, you know? So you're welcome. We got content. We had content on content for you today. Topic of the week, as Michaela and I were saying, there's been a lot of chaotic energy happening around us, and I felt it. Michaela said she's felt it. I've been feeling it off of other people, and it's
Mhm.
just been things just were just kind of off this last weekend, you know? Like things were just a little off because of the full moon. We got full equinox, changing the seasons, all of that. So adapting without breaking. Now, remember, we've talked about having to adapt, reverse pivot, all of that before going with the flow, all of it. However, what are we talking about this week when we're talking about adapting without breaking? So, the parallels of adjusting your game plan mid match and adjusting your path and overall chaos.
Have you done that before, like mid-match, be like, "Oh, I gotta do something different?"
100%. Yep. It's happened more than one occasion. It's like you thought this was you visualized this.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't get the takedown. Okay, I'm in this position. I'm good in this position, right? My half guard. Oh, snap. That just got passed. Or I've got a lot of pressure on me right now and I can't do anything. Or like I said, wow, this person's really strong. I can't do anything with this. Literally anything. It, things don't go according to plan. You gotta adjust. Like I've definitely had to switch it up. I'm like, I'm gonna play my bottom half, and then you see the person and you're like, I don't want to be under that.
Mhm. Dang.
Have you
But
done that?
not really, but I don't really have a bottom game. Like, I don't have a guard game really right now, so, my plan's always just to get out and wrestle up and come on top. But when you are being smushed under somebody, it's like, yeah. What do I do now?
Okay, a mid-match. How am I going to get out of this? Right? You got to adjust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't make that initial thought like, oh, I need to change. I'm just like, I just go, you know?
Mm-hmm. Which I feel like, right, but that's the adaptate, like that speaks to, you're not trying the same thing. But even like, okay, like I might love a choke.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just not getting to the back. I'm just not getting to the back. So I got to move some other type of way. I got to do something else. I can't get to my favorite. Like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So you might not be like, oh, reverse pivot in my mind, boom, and it happens. It might just be like a natural kind of adjustment. Some people they just narrow vision. I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna not do nothing else. I don't care if I end up in this position. And the parallels that we're talking about is the parallels when we think about the chaos. Think chaotic energy. We're not. I'm gonna go off on a tangent or anything about all the specifics of outside energy, but let's say we all feel it. There's some chaotic stuff, math ain't math and type energy out in the world right now. It's been a lot of uncertainty when it comes to a lot of different things. And so I know a lot of people are kind of in this like heightened stage of like, what the do I do? What do I I thought this was gonna look this way. I thought I was gonna be able to do this. I thought I was gonna have this job, right? It's chaos. So I don't want to break though. I might bend to my limit, but I don't want to break.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got to do? That's basically the message. How do you adapt without breaking to just chaos in general?
Mm-hmm. Dang, that girl that broke her arm, she didn't adapt.
She did. That's a perfect example. We know you felt that pressure. That was uncomfortable.
Force it.
Oh, yeah. That and also, one, you didn't have it. So that tells me one, you just didn't want to reverse pivot. You didn't care about
Mm-hmm.
the pain. And or you didn't care nothing. I get I'm supposed to tap, but you didn't care nothing about my jaw. So at that
Yeah,
point, right, you wanted to extra flex on me to actually break my jaw because you didn't have the choke. You
that's a
didn't have
good
the choke.
point. Her jaw broke her arm.
Yep.
Can't choke me. Or you ain't
No,
squishing my jaw. My jaw's gonna crush your arm.
no, not at all. It's just like stuff's gonna happen. That's not to minimize. You gotta acknowledge stuff that's going on. And what does this look like? What does it look like? For real. What does this look like? And you don't have to be happy go lucky about it. I can be frustrated about having to bend, right, and adapt to things. And what's my alternative?
You gotta have a backup plan.
Exactly. The alternative is, like if you don't want to have the backup plan, you want to keep doing what you're doing, broken forearm.
Mm-hmm. Was it her forearm that broke? Do you
Yeah, it
know?
was like this. Yeah, it's like
Ew.
that.
Oh, really? I was thinking it was like maybe her elbow.
No, it was
Ew.
right.
Middle
Yeah.
of forearm. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, she must have had weak bones or a fracture or something. You know, for that,
Right. Stress fracture,
yeah, for that
maybe.
to snap. Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So, it's that. Also, um, don't find yourself stuck and lost while while bending. You break when you don't find alternative routes is the point of that, right? So you're not stuck. Even when you think you're stuck, what are we gonna do? Like oh, you gonna figure it out. That's what you are gonna do. Cause what's your what else you gonna do?
Hmm.
I'm gonna sit here and not figure it out. Being like, what am I gonna do? That's what that's what I decide to do if I decide to remain stuck.
Who remains stuck? You know, like who really just does that? Just
There's a lot of people out there that
yeah,
intentionally
yeah. I bet you
make
see.
excuses
I bet you see a lot of
to
them people.
to stay because it's always somebody else. It's always A, B, and C happen. It's I'm scared or whatever. Sometimes you gotta stand on business, okay? I don't know what that looks like, for other people, but sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit and put yourself in uncomfortable situations for the betterment of the collective and yourself.
Mm-hmm. You always risk it for the biscuit.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly. So, okay, what does this look like? Again, I don't have to be chill. I don't have to like the adjustment. I don't want to break. Bend, be flexible. Don't succumb to the chaos that that is what wants to get your attention. You know, there's chaos over here, so I can have all of my attention over here. And maybe if I'm using a metaphor or something like jujitsu, maybe somebody's playing with my sleeve, kind of playing with this, but they don't even have no intention of doing nothing over here. They just want me to address it.
Mm-hmm.
They're creating motion over here to open me up to be susceptible to something they really want to do to me.
Dang. Yeah, using that chaos for a distraction. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And sometimes, think about this, sometimes you use, like, you think about a spazzy, don't know what they're doing, white belt. We use their spazzy, chaotic energy against them.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Just saying, everybody.
Just saying.
And another one. When things feel divided, chaotic, and unstable, clinging on to what used to be can be problematic. Don't be a bunch of Uncle Ricos. That's a Napoleon Dynamite reference, okay? I'm in my 40s plus, 50s plus, and I'm still talking about the highlighted plays I made my freshman year of high school. Okay? Don't be stuck on that. You know, don't be stuck on, you know, just old stuff. You got to evolve. You got to transition. Keep moving forward.
Gotta level up. Like our sequoias. Yeah, you gotta grow and bend, but not break, and continue to evolve and get bigger. We all need to be trees out here.
Everybody, be trees. Connect our roots. That's right. Tree, solid tree in the background.
Thanks.
Painting by Michaela.
Yeah, still working on it. I added a butterfly.
It looks good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So be out here, okay? Enlightened ones. We adapt. We bend. We don't break, okay? And if you break, are you really enlightened?
I mean, you can get enlightened after you break.
That's true.
I mean, I feel
But
like we all go through breaks, to get
but
enlightened.
we've been. But no, I mean totally broken. Yeah. You break, and then once you're enlightened, which we all are, you just know this is hard, but I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you say I can't and you won't, where's my enlightenment?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Where's it at?
Yeah, I feel like that's more than just being broken. To be like, oh, I quit, like I can't.
Yeah. It
Like you're more than broken at that point.
sucks soulless.
Like your tree's falling over.
No tree. No tree. It's been bam, it's down. So that's what it is. You got anything else for this topic?
No.
No.
All
Are
right.
you?
Yep.
All right. All right. Enlightened ones, get ready. Get yourselves together. Get grounded. Be in the space mentally, emotionally, physically that you need to be as we enter our Zen talk of the week. Give it to the people.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Had a little, maybe a little melody going on.
Sweet. I don't know what I'm doing. I almost, the other day, my thing's numbered, and the other day I almost hit the like Halloween theme song going. I can't remember what numbers that was. I can't remember, but
But you
like
will.
I was playing it. Like, all right, for October,
Yep,
spooky
that's
season.
you'll get it down. You'll get it down. So, you are anchored, we're all anchored, we're feeling zen even in this chaotic energy. And as we enter or have entered the fall and Libra season. So, purpose as your compass, okay? Not allowing chaos to cloud your vision and allowing your purpose to continue being your compass. Sometimes your purpose is subject to change. It looks different, it's a branch off. Then that's okay, but that's going to give you your direction. If I know in JITS, I want to be on top. No matter what, I want to try to get on top. That's my best. That's my purpose. That's my compass, right? I'm gonna work my sweeps. I'm gonna work my scrambles. It gives me a direct to have a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know where you're going.
Exactly. It's like, food wise. Maybe I don't know what I want to eat, but I know I'm hungry. Purpose is to get fed. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I at least have half of the direction. I need to know where I'm going in terms of figuring out food options.
Yeah.
Where's your compass, right? The same. Where's your compass? Life. Think about life, right? We talked about this job. What am I doing? What is this all for? Where
Mm-hmm.
am I going? Go back to the basics. What's my purpose? What is it I want to do? For instance, one of my purposes is have fun, have joy. So obviously, there's a time and place for humor and everything, but for the main part, one of my fundamental things and purpose is to find the light, find the joy in things. That gives me somewhat of a direction, right? Of like, that works for me. Whatever job I'm in, whatever friend group I'm in, right? Relationship, just in random setting or whatever, I need to have the purpose of lightness. People be able to be serious, but not be serious at the same time. That's
Mm-hmm.
one specific example for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just making me think. Like, I lost my purpose when at my old position at my job because I was in that spot. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. See?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what my purpose is now at my job though. Just make money, I
Well,
guess.
but that's a purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a purpose got to pay my bills. That point blank period. You go from there. So the point, like I said, the point of it is when we're in chaos and you're feeling the stagnation or just feeling frozen or whatever, reflect, bring it back. What's the purpose? Use that as your compass as you move along. A compass doesn't tell you exactly where to go. It just gives you a direction. I
Yeah.
think that's really important, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just gives you a direction.
Yeah, I like that. You don't have to know where you're going. Just aim somewhere.
Just aim somewhere. And also with the purpose, you're gonna have with the journey, you're gonna have all kinds of terrain. You might hit some smooth, level, chilling, don't have to not hitting any rocks or nothing. And then you might hit some real rough terrain out there that again, you're still going in that direction, but it's a little rocky.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the journey.
Yeah, that's the settlers traveling across America. Hit the Rockies and they're like, what is this? And then
That
they
part.
they froze in the mountains too. It gets rough.
Yeah. That's that, that's right.
But their purpose was to find gold and to travel west. And they
that
experienced all sorts of stuff.
that's right. That was their purpose though. They were moving along and that's just what happened along the way. Facts.
History.
Also, yeah. So you'll break if you find detours as the end all. I wanted to stay on this road. I wanted to, I thought the GPS told me there wasn't a road closure on here. Well, you want to sit down? The sign? Dang, can't go anywhere. You got to turn around and go a different route.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen videos of, I don't remember his name, but this dude who free solo rock climbs? And he'll just he'll just climb anything, but like he'll get to a spot where you can't keep going, or his path, I don't know, something's wrong, so he has to switch directions. But it's kind of the same thing, like you have to switch directions or else you're going to fall off this cliff, like he's just hanging on with his
Ooh,
fingers.
dang, I like
Like you
that.
can't give up because you're hanging on a cliff. Like you have to find another way.
You gonna fall.
Yeah, I'll send you some of those videos. It's pretty sweet watching people just climb mountains.
Wild. I could never.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither.
Envy. I mean, that's true though. Well, we tie it all together, going back to topic and there's our Zen. You will break, folks. If you think detours, certain terrains is the end all, it's over.
It's over.
It's not. You just got to figure something else out. Figure out, how do I not embrace the chaos, but I just work with if I resist the chaos or succumb to chaos or ignore, try to disconnect from chaos, the chaos is still going to be impacting me. It's still going to be around and swirling around.
Yeah. Not a fan of my own chaos. I like other people's chaos, but not when it's mine.
Same. I know. Same. It's terrible. But we figure it out. We manage. That we do. Well, with that said, do you have anything else to add on for the enlightened ones before we get to our quote for the end of today?
Just keep it balanced. We're in Libra season.
That's right. Solid in, stay balanced, keep it balanced this season. Peep game, meaning be observant, self-aware.
Peep game.
And that's right. Peep game. Or where are you at? Know your situation, your surroundings, critically think out here. Bend, don't break, adapt, have your purpose for your compass. So our quote for today, this week, is: close the door to the external chaos. Begin self-reflection to rejuvenate your mind and soul. Vanita Singh.
All right. Gonna need to hear that again because I spaced out just a little bit, Deja.
Spaced out, gone, but we're bringing it back, right? We're back to grounding right now. We're back on level surface. So close the door to the external chaos. Begin self-reflection to rejuvenate your mind and soul. Vanetta Singh.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, and close the door, turn your phone off, touch some grass.
Yep, that's right. Hug a tree.
Hug a tree. Look at the sky.
Tap in.
Yeah, tap in.
All right. Well, that's what we have for you all this week. Michaela and I are excited to get back into talking with you all since you can see us and whatnot. So sorry about the technical difficulties. It's just going to be what it is sometimes, and it's unpredictable. And again, we reverse pivot, we adapt, we don't break.
We're back.
And we're just going to keep it going. That's right. So we'll keep y'all posted on the Patreon. Please let us know if you have any ideas or anything. Give us a like and subscribe. Keep sharing with your peeps. And once again, this is Deja.
This is Michaela.
Talk to
Peace.
y'all next time.